Okay, once you download your software and your bonus images, if you want to, you can pull everything out on your desktop, kind of like I did here. Let's unzip the images now. Simply right click, extract here, right click, extract here. Now let's open up the backgrounds. And you can take a look around at these different background images if you want to. Or if you already have an image to use that fits in with your company branding, please feel free to use it. The proper size for an eCover front is 400 pixels wide by 450 pixels high. So I'm just going to choose a nice light colored image, open it up, and I'm using Microsoft Paint, of course, a free program. Let's click on Resize, Pixels, click right here to uncheck that, and we're going to make this 400 by 450. And I'm going to save this as JPEG eCover front. Save it where I can find it. Now we're looking at creating a side panel, and this time it's 120 pixels wide by 450 pixels high. So I'm just going to use the same image here, resize, (120) by 450. And I'm going to save this as side panel. JPEG. Desktop. Save. Now we need the eCover top panel, and this time it's 400 wide and 100 high. So again, resize, (400) by 100, and save as JPEG top panel. And you can play around with the image sizes if you want to. The software does a pretty good job at fitting different sizes into your eCover image. And what I'm going to do now is take these three images into a PowerPoint and show you how to brand it a little bit. And if you don't have PowerPoint, you can download a free program at openoffice.org. This program is called OpenOffice Impress, and what I'm about to show you with PowerPoint, you can do the same thing with OpenOffice Impress. So let's go to the PowerPoint now. Okay, an easy way to do this, if you have PowerPoint, just go Insert, Word Art, and grab any of these. Just add your product name. And we want to make it the right size, of course. Choose a different color. And just drop it around there. Make sure you give it some space between the actual text and the top of the image here. Now let's go find an image to use. Your company logo can go right here in the middle if you want to. I'm just going to find one of these images. This one will do. And I just use Control-C for copy. And I use Control-V for paste. Now another way you can do this is just write some text here if you have PowerPoint, and if you don't, just open up a document and write some text up on a document. You can do that. Let's just add company tagline. And let's highlight this, copy it, place the pointer right here, and use Control-V. And you need to make this a little bit bigger, of course. Let's go font size 20. Let's go bold. And let's go with the color red. Just again, this is something that you're going to be playing around with yourself. So now we can highlight all of this, copy it, Control C again, open up whichever program that you use for your images, and I'm going to save this as front cover test finished. Now I don't want to sit around here and bore you to death, so what I'm going to do is just go through this quickly. Copy it. Put it right in the center of this. Again, you do the same thing. Let's call this top cover test finished. Now the side panel, it's going to be a little bit different. What you want to do is turn it like this and type this in. Your domain name can go there, your tagline again can go there, or whatever you choose. But anyway, let's copy this. Go back to Paint again. Paste it in here like this. Now what you want to do is bring this down to the height that we had before, which was what, 400 to 450, I guess. Now just simply do this. Highlight this again. Right click, rotate, left 90 degrees. Now just get rid of all of the white. And save this as side finished. There we have our images for our top, our side, and our front cover. Now let's go take a look at the actual software itself. Okay, I've gotten rid of everything on my desktop that we don't need. Definitely don't need the confusion. So let's open up the software itself. It's going to come in a file folder like this. Just double click on it to launch it. And just keep clicking next. And if you have certain antivirus programs, your antivirus program could affect the way this sets up, just to let you know. I actually turned mine off right now for this. Next, next, next. Install, finish. And there is the software. Now what you want to do is, right here, you're going to see all the different covers. And I'm going to come back and do a short video at the end about the disc cover image. Because although it looks round, the image that you create for the disc isn't actually round. So let's choose this box. Don't worry about the background. Click over right here. What you want to do here is grab these, left click, scroll all the way down to the left. Your width you want to make 600. Your height, make it 600. Your DPI, dots per inch, make that 300. You want to click on transparent background. Now that we're on front, let's click to load image. Front cover. And let's go over one. Click to load side image. And again, if you have professional images, it just took me 2 minutes or less to get these together. Go over to top, click to load image. And now what you want to do is the shadow. Let's turn it down a bit. Let's blur it a little bit more. And the reflection, let's pull this down right to about here. Again, this is something that you're going to want to experiment with yourself. There are so many different things that you can do with this software. Now what you want to do is save picture. Save it as whatever you choose, of course. I'm going to save it as my test eCover. And you want to save it as a PNG image. That way it's going to be transparent. Save. Now let's close this. And let's copy this. Let's open up the PowerPoint presentation. And make sure you click right here and use Control V to paste. There, isn't that cool? And again, I made this and I made this too with the same software. So what I'm going to do now is explain to you about this disk image right here. Now, as I was saying, although these disks are round, the image that you add to them doesn't have to be. The proper image size for your disk is 400 pixels wide by 450 pixels high. Of course, you want to add an image, or at least a little bit of text to it. And you see this disk right here? This is the image that I used for that. So let's go back to the software. And let's find an eCover with a disk. This will work. Alright, let's click on Apply. Now we need an image for this disk. And we need to go over there. Disk. And the one that was inside the PowerPoint, that's it right there. So click here to load image. Open it. And what you want to do right here is click on large disk area. See how big it is right there? It just looks much better if you do that. So again, let's say picture. And let's save it as PNG. Save. Take it back to the PowerPoint. And paste it. Now, how easy is that to do? You can now go out and make professional looking eCovers, not just for yourself, but think of all the millions upon millions of people that need eCovers for their online marketing efforts. And again, for the price to upgrade and become a reseller, people are just crazy not to take that deal. I know myself, when I had that chance, I jumped at it pretty quickly. So anyway, if you've upgraded already, awesome. If you haven't, think about it. And just go out there and put this stuff to good use, will you? John Jarvis signing off from ebusinessmasterclass.com. Bye-bye.